Hello and welcome back to another episode of Saving Scunthorpe, and you will not believe the position we are in. And we are starting off on the medical screen because of the fact that I don't want you to see what position we're in yet. Leave a comment down below, let me know what position you think we are in. We've got 2 more games to go in 2034, and then of course we enter the new year, and hopefully we can pick up 2 shocking wins to maintain that position. We've got Liverpool and Man City today, but just before we do that, we have got a little bit of housekeeping to cover. If you are interested in wrestling, I have now launched my TW9 series. I've been waiting for a mod to come out for it. It has now come out. The series is launched. We've got an episode 0. By the time this comes out, probably an episode 1 as well. So that'll be up in one of the corners and down in the description below if you want to go and check that out. It will also be on an end card at the end of the video if you want to see it after seeing this video. And also, while you're down there at the description and leaving a comment about where you think we are in the league, you might as well hit the like button, hit the subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you can keep up to date with everything that's going on the channel. And hopefully, videos are going to be a bit more frequent at the moment. And now, for the big reveal. Since you were last with us, we've only lost 2 league games, which means we are currently in 2nd place. We are only behind Manchester City, and that is by 5 points. As I mentioned, we have got them today. So theoretically, if we win both games, we are guaranteed to have that gap down to 2 points. That's a big ask, because we've also got Liverpool. They're in 6th, but absolutely fantastic. We did go out of the Carabao Cup to Everton on penalties. Who cares if it's resulted in the run that we've had, which, by the way, is we beat Everton 5-1, we beat Manchester United 2-0, we lost 3-1 to Chelsea, but then we bounced back with a 5-2 win against Arsenal, a 4-0 win against Norwich, a 2-2 draw with Brentford, a 3-1 win with Leeds, a 4-2 win against Bournemouth, 2-0 against Forest, 4-1 against Wolves, a 3-3 draw with Stoke, a 2-1 win against Villa, and most recently a 2-1 loss to Brighton. However, going back and looking at the league for a moment, as you can see, in the goals section, Ursulak is right there. He is above Marvin Beckman of Manchester City. Erling Haaland is no longer in the league. I believe he went off to Saudi Arabia. And also, while we're on the top scorers list, you can see Bjarnason and Flores both up there as well, with 8 goals each. And that is just in the league. If we go and have a look at our team, we've got 10 goals for Flores. It then does drop down to Danny with 3. However, if we look at the assists, he's right up there with 8. Spit has got 6 from left back. Darhan's got 4. So overall, we're just scoring goals so freely, which compared to the rest of the save, it's just not been happening at all. And I have to say, it's been quite enjoyable. This is the formation we've been going with. 4-2-3-1, and we've just kind of thrown a bunch of instructions on there to really pile people forward, and it just seems to be working. So we're going to keep it up. If it's working, why stop? And something else that is quite impressive for a team of our position, where we've only been in the Premier League. This is our 2nd year here. And we absolutely swept the Young Player of the Month in September. We swept it again in October. And then in November, we had 2 of the top 3. So it would be fair to say that the signing of those bunch of players from the Next Gen 50 is certainly paying off. And I think we might have another look at it this year. We'll have to wait and see. As it stands, it's going absolutely fantastic. Let's go and see if we can get a result against Liverpool. To try and do so, we've got a lineup of Izagirre in goal, Raven, Julian, Nallo and Spit as the back 4, Edwards and Palejo in the holding midfield. Then we've got Flores on the right, Danny through the middle, Correa on the left, and Ursulak up front. We're going to have to get Bjarnason on the bench as well. We might even Bjarnason on for Correa before we even start. A free kick for Liverpool here. It's sent into the box towards Sosa, but Ursulak heads it away. And Flores is going to break away here for us. He's got a man in the middle, however, not much support for him this time round. Plays it back to Raven, who finds it back to Flores. He can't get round his man, and Scalvini tries to break away with it for Liverpool, but he plays it backwards and then across to Restrepo and back to Costa in goal. And Liverpool going to play it out from the back. Pearce through to Sousa, who's one-on-one with Izagirre. takes it round him but sends it into the side netting. Cardona with a throw-in for Liverpool finds it to Marciano, and then it's back to Restrepo and out to Harms on the left. Szoboszlai, chance to run in to the left-hand side, gets a ball across the box, and Marciano puts Liverpool 1-0 in the lead. And a bit of a shock for us, really, because we've not really got into this game at all. So 1-0 down at half-time, and as I say, not really the performances that we've been seeing from us recently. We're going to bring Edwards off for Nador at half-time. Spit with a throw-in on the left-hand side. It's headed only down to Danny. Spit sends it in towards Flores, but he can't win the header. Raven collects it, plays it back inside to Nador, but he loses out. Marciano now breaking away. Julian gets a foot in and clears it upfield. Ursulak now has it. He takes it towards the left-hand side of the pitch. Plays it back to Spit and then gets it back from him. Back inside to Spit. Drills it across the box. Flores was there, but Harms with a very good block to deny a potential equaliser. Corner kick is going to be sent in though. Nador stood over it. Sends it in towards the far post and it's headed away by Harms again. Out for another corner so we can maintain the pressure here. It's going to be sent in by Spit from the right hand side now. It's towards the far post again. It's headed away again. Spit with the throw in here. Finds Danny. And then he knocks it inside to Nallo. To Nador. And then to Flores. Out to Raven, who's got space on the right. He gets into the box. He cuts it back to Flores. And we've got to get a shot off from here. Surely. Palejo with the shot. And it's straight into the feet of Costa. And he just managed to basically kick it away. Corner kick though. Nador's going to send it in. It's towards the far post. Bjarnason's there, but it's headed away once again. And now we're going to look at making changes. Correa's going to come on for Bjarnason, who's not had a good game. Flores off for Umanai and Ursulak off for Connor. All changes up front. Raven throws the ball into Danny and it's into Palejo. Nador out towards Spit, but it's been intercepted cheaply by Souza. Ball down the wing, finds Barnard. He's running into our box. Gets it across the box. Nallo clears it. What? The referee's given a free kick to a penalty, sorry, to Liverpool. Apparently, Spit pushed Ramos at the far post. I wasn't even looking at the far post. The ball never got there. Marciano steps up. Izagirre makes the save. However, only 5 minutes to go. Corner kick from Souza is going to come in. We've got a lot of men stood near that front post area here for both teams. They go over the far post. It's punched away by Izagirre. Umanai then clears it away. And the corner doesn't cause any problems. So unfortunately we lose 1-0 to Liverpool. It was a much better second half display than the first. But not the performances that we've been seeing in this team so far this season. It does see us drop out of the top four. That is quite a damaging loss. And Man City dropped points as well. They lost to Arsenal. That could have been a huge win for us. And just a couple of changes heading into the Man City game. We've got Smith starting at left back. Darhan coming in centre mid with Palejo replacing Edwards. And we've got Correa starting on the left instead of Bjarnason. Guardiola with a free kick to start the first highlight of the game. We're nearly 25 minutes in. And Manchester City have the ball at the back. Ball forward to find Haley. Finds Yusuf and then out towards Lewis. But Smith gets there. Can't take the ball off Lewis, however, and it's back to Silva. Gallego to Lewis now down the right-hand side. Haley gets it back. They exchange the ball once again, and then back to Silva. Gallego back to Gvardiol, and he's forced back to the goalkeeper. Out to Keenan on the left, and then Manchester City advance it very quickly through to Beckman in behind, and he makes it 1-0. That was very easy for Beckman, who's very clearly one of the best strikers in the league. And Haley is in behind here. Nallo's got a good foot in and plays it out to Palejo. Ball forward is very, very poor. Gives the ball away. Yuseb on the volley. What a save from Izagirre. It was offside anyway, but the way Yuseb caught that looked absolutely fantastic. Raven throws the ball absolutely nowhere, wins the ball back and gets it to Palejo. Back to Julian, and then he plays it forward to Palejo, who loses it to Beckman, and somehow we've managed to keep the ball there. Smith back to Izagirre in goal, and out to Julian on the right-hand side of our defence. Brings it forward to Raven, who's got space to run into. Chance for a cross here, perhaps. Drills one in. Flores was there. Oh, what a goal that would have been for Flores to score. Corner kick for City here. Yuseb sending it in. It's towards the near post. Guardiol's there, and I mean, that's just unfortunate. We've even blocked it on the line. It's just come straight to Lily. Goal kick for Manchester City here. Silva plays it back across to Guardiol, and then ball out towards Olivia. I think it was just a lever, but Useb on the ball here, bringing it to the right hand side. Plays it back to Lewis, and then back to Gallego. Haley, ball over top, finds Lely, and Izakiro with another big important save. Haley sending the corner in. It's towards the near post. Nallo heads it away, out for a throw-in. Well, we've reached half-time, 2-0 down, and Palejo is looking quite tired, so we're going to bring him off for Nador. It's just not gone well today at all, either game. We're going to bring Leverstad on for Danny in the number 10. Flores off for Umanai, and we'll leave it just at those two for now. Keenan with a throw-in on the left-hand side for Manchester City. Yuseb plays it back to Guardiol, and then inside to Gallego. Silva plays it back to the goalkeeper, and then out to Silva. I think the worst thing is about doing like YouTube videos is when you've been a runner form off camera like I was, we come on camera and lose both games. It always just looks dodgy. Beckman back to Gallego. Lever, thought that was coming to something more. It still might. Haley pushing into space and puts it in the bottom corner. It really does make my off-camera form look suspicious. I promise you, it's not. Smith loses the ball cheaply and plays it back to the keeper. That being said, however, to be fair, we have also come back for games against Liverpool and Manchester City. Manchester City in particular, as you've seen from their goal scoring, currently the best team in the league at the very least. Nador with a free kick. Oh, it's punched away by the keeper. Nallo brings it down, still in play. Ball back into the box, but it's headed away. Only as far as Nador, though. He plays it back to Darhan. And switch of play out to Nallo on the left. And it's back to Smith. Oh, that was disappointing. And now we've got a free kick for Manchester. Oh, for goodness sake. This is 2 games in a row. Right, we've given away a penalty by fouling someone who's nowhere near the ball. Why are we doing that? Just, if they're not near the ball, leave them alone. And once again, Izakire has saved us by pulling out a penalty save. However, on both occasions, it's seemingly not going to matter because we're losing the game anyway. Keenan with a free kick here, plays it to Gallego, and then it's back to Keenan, and we really are just waiting for this game to be over at this point. Hopefully we can start sorting ourselves out. It has been a tough run in this December. Ouch. It's been a very tough run in December. Smith throws the ball short to Leverstad, and then back to Nallo, to Smith. Ball over the top, finds Ursula, who touches it brilliantly into space for himself, but then somehow he gets tackled anyway. Brun on the ball for City. He knocks himself into space. Raven clears it away, and Umanai is going to collect that inside to Leverstad. Back to Raven, and then forward to Umanai. Passing it around nicely here, and Julian on the ball. Plays the ball to Correa. ball over the top, finds Ursulak. Surely this time he can't be stopped. Premier League works on last goal wins, right, guys? I'm fairly sure we work on the next goal wins rules. So 3 points for Scunthorpe. Now apparently we don't play on next goal wins, which is very unfortunate for us today. A 4-1 loss to Manchester City. As I say, although it doesn't look great when we lose 2 games, they were 2 tough games, especially that one against City. So I don't think we need to panic over it. We are also massively overperforming this year, so it's one of them. But what we will hopefully find is we have a bit of a better run in the FA Cup than we did the Carabao Cup, and we'll aim to come back for the 4th or 5th round of that should we get there. If not, we'll just come back somewhere towards the end of February. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. I've just realised that at the end of the season we've got Liverpool and Man City. Yikes. Comment what you think we can do this season. Where do you think we're going to finish? Will we get Champions League football? Will we get Europa League or Conference League? Or will we not get Europe at all? Let me know what you think. As I say, if wrestling is something you're interested in, go and check out my new TW9 WWE challenge run. You can give me some challenges. I'll leave a link up in one of these corners. It'll also be on a video card. I think on this side. It might be this side. Who knows? And subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.